there were two different scenes going on. You had the younger club generation, which was more younger crowd, more like hip hop, house, whacking, voguing, locking, all that. And there were like nightclubs that these crowds would go to and kind of all dance together under the umbrella of house. Then you had a hustle scene, which Jeff would go to. That's where he kind of got his basics and got inspired from, which was like Steppin' Out Studios and Dance Sport. So there was that scene, and they really didn't intermix. It's like hustle and then the younger club scene. There were some summer parties, Fort Greene Park, Central Park, Coney Island, where the hustlers and that more house dance community would join together. Even though they were alongside each other in the summertime, it was still two different communities going on. So the older generation really wasn't appreciating what we were doing. And it's understandable, because once you get into an art form and you learn all of the details of it, it kind of hurts your eyes to see something that's ignoring some of those things. And it just got to a point where it's like, you know what, it doesn't matter, because we're doing us. We weren't going into their community looking for students. We weren't going there to steal their students away. The name New Style Hustle didn't mean this is the new way, everybody come on over, this is the way you're gonna do it now, from now on this is it. Like, that's not what we were trying to do. We were trying to do something different for a different community that actually appreciated it. If anything, since it was New Style Hustle, we're the ones pointing people to where the root of what we did was. That was another misconception too, is that I think the old school hustlers thought that we were trying to do them, but just badly. But it was like they didn't understand them. Our goal was just to go have fun in Funk Box, maybe at the end of the night get in a cypher and kill the cypher. Like, that was fulfilling for us. That felt good. And I loved performing too. I love performing. Actually, I converted a lot of the old school hustlers into fans at that time. They had a better understanding of what we were doing, and they didn't take it as much of an offense. But this thing started to blow up and spread so fast that the bigger and bigger we got over the years, there would just be so much negativity and so much misinformation too. So then we started teaching, communities started forming. Now the dance was evolving. Old schoolers were coming to us, wanting to teach us. Alex Kim came to us saying he was a big fan. Don't listen to the haters. You guys are doing great. I just want to show you some patterns. And we watch a video of him and we're like, wow, he's awesome. Like, we would love to learn from him. We practiced with him in the park. He showed us some of his combos. Then we started applying it, but we didn't change who we were. We were still dancing the way we were dancing. You know, I think he was getting a little mad because he really wanted to teach that leader's footwork. And I knew that this was like kind of an issue with the old schoolers from way back when, but I also knew that because of the way we taught without the footwork, it caused all of this creativity to happen. And if you go and look back at Czech Republic in the very beginning in 2012, 13, 14, you'll see they never had any footwork for the leaders, but you'll see a really high level of New Style Hustle. It was only later that they started adding that in 1, 2, 3. But before that, they just went crazy with it. So, you know, we were never like against the old school. It's just we knew that it was different. We were never against the hustle. We didn't promote it, but it's like we were just focused on us, you know. It wasn't our job to promote the hustle. It was our job to promote New Style Hustle, exactly what we were doing. I'm an empathetic person, so of course I cared about them and their feelings. That's why in the beginning a lot I was like, no, it's not new as in like, you know, you're old. It's just new as in it's different, you know. It's a little bit different twist, and it is connecting with the younger generation. So there's that element, but it's not limited to the youth, you know. Jeff's older himself. There were a lot of older people that came to our class, which I thought was really cool because they just wanted to experience that young, fun vibe. With all due respect to them, I think the same thing has happened on the other end of it too. I think a lot of New Style hustlers, people who got involved after seeing what we did with it, they've come more around to the hustle as well. And so I think that's good too. I mean, I was one of those people.